Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You're now tuning in to great days. So today I'm going to talk on the body and the mind being tools for working with the corresponding or correlating dimensional levels, and why you should pretty much build upon the physical body and mind so that you can be able to work with the corresponding dimensions to a very pinnacle, you know. So I'm pretty much gonna get into this today. Nothing too short, nothing too long either. So it's just going to be a little brief talk here on the body and mind, pretty much. So let's get into this. So the body and mind, these are both just tools. Okay, they aren't actually everything when it comes to our total being or totality of being. These are literally just like very minute dimensions of our totality of being, because in totality we are infinite in dimension and we are dimensionless as well. Okay, so it goes way beyond just mind and body. Okay, but our consciousness has been fixated on the flesh and the mental bodies due to various different reasons. Okay, but what I want to get clear to you today is that these are just tools. They're not actually to be overly identified with. They're just like a wrench, or the body and mind together are pretty much like a laptop, you know, or even this phone that I'm using. They're pretty much one and the same. The body would be the hardware, the mind would be the software, and they're synonymous with each other. They are one and the same, you know, and we are using as a soul, or as consciousness, or as higher dimensional beings, astral beings, etheric beings, whatever you want to call it, because it happens on many different dimensional levels beyond the flesh and mind. We are using the body and we are using the mind like vehicles to pretty much play on this server, so that we can do work on this server as a multi-dimensional being. Okay, because it's not just about a few dimensions, it's more about infinite dimension, you know. So the body and mind are just tools. They're just like a vehicle, you know, that we are inhabiting to pretty much play on this server, which we have collectively agreed to play on, and right now it's going to be the third and fourth dimensions. This is the body and the mind. Okay, but there's much more dimensions once again to be witnessed, to be perceived. Most people are living third or fourth dimensionally. The technology is fourth dimensional in its nature, because it opens up more of mental bodies, you know, and it allows us to go back. It allows us to traverse time, you know, which is what the fourth dimension is. The fourth dimension is being able to go beyond time, you know. So phones are gateways or tools for us to be able to convenient our ability to traverse time, you know, which is what the mind is all about. The mind is fourth dimensional. With the mind, we are able to go in the future, we are able to go in the past, we are able to dissolve away the illusion of past and future. so that we can bring it all into one eternal now. You know, and this is what this is what devices can do for us. But they are also damaging in some various different ways. So you don't want to overuse them. Rather, you want to go with your own with the body and mind first before you go to use your technology. Okay, only because the body and the mind are their device in themselves, or tools. Okay, these are devices. They're like vehicles once again, and they're very, 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 very hyper intelligent. And once you start learning how to use the body and mind, you're able to do things with them that you cannot do with a cell phone or any other type of device, because they just aren't as intelligent, or they aren't as capable. You know, these are just for convenience sake. Well, they're supposed to be for convenience, you know, but they're kind of just damaging us as electromagnetic beings, okay? Because they're giant magnets, pretty much. They're poking holes in our aura and whatnot, and they can make us sick. You know, I think some of the first phones, or the older phones and computers, they're causing cancer because they would do this type of thing, you know. So they have this thing to them. But you want to use your device first. You don't want to rely on these devices, because these aren't as capable as what your device is able to offer you. This isn't going to show you the astral realms, you know, and you're not going to be able to travel them with your phone. You're going to have to be able to use your body and your mind to be able to access higher dimension, to make ascension, you know. So that's one thing that that technology can do for us. But the body and minds, this device that we've been given to play on the server, you can call it that, is very much more capable. So what you want to do is you want to get in touch with it, and you want to get in touch with your mind as well, and you want to align them, and you want to come into the nature of the soul, and then through the nature of the soul, you're going to be able to connect with spirit, and through spirit, you're going to get into source, which is what God is all about. And then you're gonna be able to connect with God once again. This is gonna open up a whole lot for you. It's gonna make what was not able to be understood before easily understandable, you know. And the body and mind, you start with it, okay, until you're able to live beyond it, you know. So I want to say that the flesh, or the physical body itself, is third dimension. It corresponds to the third dimension. The mental bodies, which is like an energetical sheath or energetical body, is fourth dimension in its nature, and we are overly identified with these for various different reasons. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to build upon these, so that you can come into that alignment once again with soul, and through soul you can go into higher and higher dimensions. All right. So you got to build upon your physical body, and you got to build upon your mind. You got to expand upon your knowledge. You got to go through the various different exercises. You got to take up some type of practices that is going to be able to heighten your device. You know, you got to upgrade your device here. It's like these cell phones, they get various different updates, software updates, and they also get hardware updates. You know, you got to do the same thing with your body. Otherwise, you're going to be left in an obsolete state. Okay. But a lot of the updates that you can get for your device here, it can also just come from the flow of the universe, because the universe is it's like a self-sustaining system. you know, so it knows, and you on an unconscious or subconscious level know when to go through the various different upgrades and updates, you know, to be able to come into higher intelligence and higher ascension as well, shifting in consciousness. So you got to go and get the various different upgrades. You got to sharpen up your tool, you know, or you got to get the or install the various different software updates, you know, that are available to you at the various different times. You got to listen to the universe and what it's supplying you, and you got to go with whatever you think is going to be best for you, you know, when it comes to that whole alignment process. But you can always just, like, I guess, form the connection with source by through prayer, and you can use prayer to then set intention for being able to make the alignment process. You know, it's not hard. It's something that it's something that is given to you if you just ask, you know, which is like all things. All things are just given if you just ask, and if you provide a little bit of effort towards it, it's provided, you know. So it's one of these things. So you got to choose yourself, or see your body and mind as device, and choose this device before you go and choose technologies or anything like this type of device, you know, or like a laptop or anything else, because it's all within you. Once you start going inwards, it all reveals itself, and everything comes into balance, okay? They want to keep you outside of yourself, because the more that you live outside of yourself, the more you're going to be unable to realize yourself. So you're going from unconscious being to self-realized being, and coming to self-realization involves going inward. It starts with going inward, so you need to go inward. Otherwise, you're going to remain unconscious, okay? You got to integrate the unconscious into consciousness. You know, it's not super simple, but it can be done just by asking the universe, or ask God to help you become a realized being, you know, and it'll happen of itself, you know. But that's going to be it for today, this evening's video. I do thank everybody for watching. Peace out, one love, and have a great evening.